Yo, this is gonna be. You see this controller? Hear that? It's all broken and apart. You know what this is? This is that Razer Onza. This is my new one right here. This is my unboxing of my sixth Razer Onza. I guess I can do a review about this now. It's been a while. I think I got my first Razer Onza like a month after they dropped. When did they drop? 2011, I think maybe. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because Black Ops came out 2012. So yeah, 2011. I got mine around. They dropped in February. I didn't get mine until April. That one lasted a year. Um, but by the time I got to that year span, all this was ripped off and falling apart, and this didn't work. So I had to map this to use to aim, which is actually comfortable and good for like Halo, maybe Gears. It's just that my hands are so big. Call of Duty, it sucks because I kept hitting the other button, and I would actually bring up my trophy system or whatever I had in that perk. But it's actually good to use that. If my hands weren't so big, it'd probably work better. Of course, once this dies and breaks, I have no choice. But this is actually my sixth razor right here. What had happened was I, I had bought this one is like the odd man out. I went to Best Buy and I got the policy, so basically every time one breaks, I was going back and get another one. But now they're starting a trip with the policy where they gotta actually call the insurance company and they gotta go through all this stuff that they never had to do before. I guess they must have some new situation going on, but basically they didn't have them anymore in the Best Buy store, so I had to order one. And I actually was supposed to pick it up today, but I ordered one too from Amazon because I said I want to have two because if one breaks I got a backup, and that was been my plan. But every time I've ever had two, like that one of them breaks, so the backup gets used right away. But I don't know, man. The Razer Onza to me is a great uh, controller, but it's a gift and a curse at the same damn time. The controller is cheaply made. It's terrible. If you drop this from like that high, waist high, it's a wrap. It at first the first one I got heavy hands and no one using a regular 360 controller using this bad boy, it's hard and it's durable, which is good, but it's uncomfortable after playing for long periods of time. Your hands probably start to hurt. You can drop this all you want and what happened to it. Xbox made this perfectly great. It's heavy and the D-pad sucks obviously, and the range of motion with this is weak. No, I'm saying Razer fixed everything about it in its controller, such as the buttons, adjustable sticks. All that is beautiful. It's just poorly, crappily made. It's trash day all day. And I love this controller. I cannot go back to playing a competitive shooter with this controller. I just can't do it. Especially dealing with the wireless. I can get a wired, but dealing with the wireless is annoying. The controller cutting off after a couple seconds and not being moved. You just be talking and conversations and all that stupid stuff. I can't deal with that no more. But I even tried to hook this up to my PC to use it, and it wasn't working properly with the plug and charge kit, and it wasn't working properly. I don't know why. Like before, I used one of these and it worked in the past, but I know you're supposed to probably use a wire instead of using the charge kit. But I'm positive I used one before and it worked without no problem, but it didn't work. Trying to play Battlefield, but anyways, get that out of here. This controller, man, is this is my sixth Razer Onza. Now I didn't go out and buy six of them. Obviously, I said I my first one lasted a year, which was pretty good. I think I got my first one actually. I pre-ordered it the night I picked up my one for three. So that's when I got my second one. My first one lasted pretty much. I can't say a year because I didn't get it till April, and by yeah, so it wasn't a whole year either. I got it in April, and it was broke by November when Call of Duty came out. Mine went for three, and everyone I got after that one, like within months and weeks before it destroyed. This one didn't even last that long. Don't take this apart and try and look inside, try to put it back together. The way they got it is like if you open it too much, you snap stuff and break stuff. I actually opened this one and I know the warranty is voided on it because of that, but I wanted to try it out anyways. I've got enough of them uh, free to say, so to speak, to just have one go out of the system. I could probably still return this though. Shh, don't tell nobody. But I don't know this controller. One of the issues too was that Razer. It doesn't have the two jacks like this controller has, so you can hook up, something that's sturdy, so the mice will stand there. And this was one of the issues why a lot of my Tritons were going out, because this thing right here is not really made. I don't think this was licensed the proper way or whatever, but it was made for Razer products, like Razer controller. I mean Razer headsets, not really the other one. Even though they all work, it's not compatible. If you don't have that hook so it can lock in there and stay in there, you're gonna go through a couple of those wires on your headset, which you need for every Xbox headset, except for the 7.1. I forgot what they're called, but it just came out. Except for those, so you need this, and basically you gotta. The wire's only $3, so it's not that big of a deal. But this is something Razer should have corrected too, or gave us a little attachment or something. They did fix it actually. They did do it, but not Razer, but Mad Catz fixed the issue by giving us a proper cord. But I called them, was like, yo, do you have anything for this? And they were like, nah, you should stick to using Mad Catz products or Xbox products. So basically they told me stop using Razer Onza, and I can't do it. It's like crack. I'm addicted, even though I know it's bad for me. This I mean everything about it, the lights up, the D-pad, everything about the controller is perfect. The way it's designed, it's poor quality. It is absolute garbage. Like, but the sad thing is I can't stop using it. I cannot. It feels good in your hand. It's all small and smooth. This one is all coarse and hard. It just feels heavy. This has got the more rubbery feel to it, so it's like your hands grip to it better. And this is like your hands just like melt on top of it, like and just smooth. I love this controller and I hate it at the same damn time. I gotta keep saying that. The mappable buttons. Actually, I suck at Halo, but I started using our bumper to shoot with that DMR in Halo 3, I think. And like for one game, I did perfect because I had control and all that hopping and shooting and jumping. You gotta hit people like 10 times to kill them. In Halo, this controller is perfect for that. Gears of War as well too. I'm trying to snipe using this to raise up your trigger. I mean, you can map out any button, but normally this will be to pull up your gun to scope, and this one you can use this to shoot. Using this to shoot in Halo was absolutely perfect. It's just so much faster, sensitive wise, and boom, 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 boom. But I'm gonna probably show you a video. All of them are in the man cave right now, but all my Razer boxes. I think I took one back because I was being because one I broke right away, so I just took it back to the store quick and gave him the box too. So that's one box I'm missing, but I know I got a somewhere in the man cave in the attic. I got like a bunch of the Razer boxes that are empty, and I wanna show them in it at the end of the video, add it to this video. But that's just my review of it. It's they supposedly was rumors that they're gonna fix it and revamp it, and they should do that. I mean, but they should give everybody who's got a broken one a free one, because it just doesn't make any damn sense. And I noticed that a lot of Razer products get that reputation for being horrible as far as quality wise. Like, yeah, it's good stuff, it works, but it has a failure rate that's way too damn high. It's like worse than a red ring of death on the Xbox. Like, these joints are terrible. They could have just, I don't know if they could have made them more solid, cause more sturdy, where the fact that if something falls, at least everything in here is protected, but you can tell it's like it's mad loose, and any little wrong move. One thing that does happen mostly when it's about to die out, your left trigger will stop working, so you'll have to map out one of these buttons to use it. That's like normally one of the first things that go. Normal wear and tear. That's the first thing I asked Razer too after the year was up. I was like, do you make any of these? Why wouldn't they make extra one of these? Like, why wouldn't they make something so you can just, when this one rips off and fades out, you can throw another one on? Like, that just makes sense to do. Like, that is rational to do with their product. But they didn't do that. They definitely didn't make it easy for you to take it apart and interchange them like the other Xbox controller. I actually painted a whole bunch of these, and it was easy. Um, you can see that one right there on the dresser. That joint is orange, and I painted that and took it apart easily, put them back together, and they work fine. Like, it was just that simple. That's not gonna happen with this. I might as well do this unboxing real quick. So this is my, matter of fact, this is my 6th, so that means I got 7, because I got one more at Best Buy. And basically all you gotta do is, like, you get one, like, say one breaks, take it back, they let you go. The next time, if it happens within that 2 years, you gotta pay $8. So basically I had to pay the $8 twice. So that's all I've really spent. So I didn't go out and spend 50 something bucks every time I needed to get another one. I've gotten, like, every other one I've had to pay $8. So far I've paid an extra 16 bucks just to have these insured. Which you have to do, because there's no way to have this product without insurance. I wouldn't buy anything from Razer, honestly, without insurance. Like, I was at Best Buy and they had the Black Widow keyboard, the lower edition one, it was open box, but it was like 69 bucks. I'm like, it ain't even worth it, because the failure rate is just terrible on a lot of their products. I don't know so much for PC, but I know that Black Widow keyboard costs too damn much to take that risk. And there you have it. This one came from Amazon. Maybe this one might be better. No, my first one came from Amazon. Yeah, actually, my first one came from Amazon. It lasted the longest so far. But yeah, so I gotta go probably Saturday. I'll go pick up my 7th one from Best Buy that I ordered, or I got for free. At first, the thing that was crazy too is she told me that they discontinued them. They didn't have them anymore, and it was like, what? I was just here a month ago, and they had a whole bunch of them, but I guess they got rid of them. And she was like, well, I'm gonna be spending your money, but when I bought these were like freaking $59, so I paid 60 bucks. Well, I didn't buy it from there. Yeah, I did. The one I bought during Modern Warfare 3 was 60 bucks. So I'm thinking, like, they're down in price now. They're 38 bucks, so that helps that they're not 50 bucks. If you do want to go out and just buy another one, and you didn't get the insurance, which was stupid to do that. But it is the price went down, so they're a little bit more affordable. And I was like, yo, the last time I was here, they ordered it from me. She was like, oh, well, let me try and I'll see if I can order it for you. And they did, and it took actually 7 days. I went last, yeah, it was 7 days. I went like last Saturday, and what did she say? No, I didn't go last Saturday. I went before I went to work last week, Thursday, and they said this Thursday, which was today, that it should be in the store. So, and I didn't go pick it up. So, I'm probably not gonna have time to pick it up until maybe Saturday. So, it took a while for them to pick it up. I probably should have went to a different Best Buy maybe, but I would have never made it out there because it was further away from my house. But anyways, this is my 6th Razer Onza. I'm guessing I gotta go count the boxes to make sure. I'm picking up my 7th one. I gotta have 2 because the failure rate is terrible. I started playing Battlefield on my PC, and I'm using the keyboard trying to learn, but when it's multiplayer, I'd rather use a controller. Campaign, I'll learn to use the keyboard. I'm learning, I'm doing it. That Modern Warfare 3 keyboard I bought, 2, I mean, actually, a couple years ago for 30 bucks. The M button is mad homosexual. It doesn't want to work all the time, but it's pretty cool. It's alright, but I'd rather use this playing multiplayer on the PC. I actually think that the regular controller might be better for the PC because the movement feels a little bit slower and stiffer. And I don't know if it was because the controller's breaking or if it was because of me or it's just because of the way the sensitivity is in here. It might be too much because it'll register as even though it's faster than the regular controller, it still registers on the PC as using the controller instead of using the keyboard. So it might be some confliction there. I'm gonna try this and see if that happens again. I might just get a regular playing charge kit and use that for the PC. But that's just my review of the Razer Onza. It's a gift and a curse. They have a terrible failure rate, but I can't stop using it. I cannot go back to using the regular controller. The MLG controller came out. It cost $100. I ain't about that life. and it doesn't have any of the features that this has. Like it's like it went backwards almost. I don't understand that. Like I mean, making it heavier, changing the weights, all that stuff is kind of dumb and lame. This is the controller, but it needs to be. Maybe they need to work with Xbox more or whatever. Make a Razer Onza 2 Razer, but make it durable. Keep everything the same. Well, fix that jack and make it durable. Make it so that you know you can put little lights in there too. I even called controller mod. I mean, I asked them on Facebook that they mod out Razer Onzas, like make them look sweet, and they don't even do it. They know not to mess with that, and they mod out controllers, make them look crazy. But how long is this video so far? It's going on 15 minutes. That's about my wrap right there. But this is the gift and the curse, Razer Onza Tournament Edition. It definitely makes me reluctant to buy any of their products. Like for keyboards and mouse, I'm probably gonna go with SteelSeries or somebody else. You know, I did want to go with the Razer Onza. I mean, the Black Widow, because it's the cheapest one of the mechanical keyboards out there. But that's too much money to spend on the keyboard and it breaks. I don't know. That's just my take. You let me know if you had a Razer Onza and it lasts you longer than a year. Do a video response showing me that same one you had. Anybody that had one of these, let me know, because I think it's impossible. I mean, you're gonna drop them, they're gonna fall. There's obviously gonna be regular wear and tear to these, because you know it's gonna happen. But the failure rate, in my experience, is just horrible. To the point where I don't. If these discontinued, I probably have to stop gaming because, like I said, I can't go back to playing like a Call of Duty or none of them Gears, anything with the regular Xbox 360 controller. It's if you watch some of my older videos, my Blaze only, watch what I do with this controller. With the Blaze only, I'm just fast. You know, I can do it with the other controller too, but this one it feels more comfortable, and I don't feel like I'm gonna break the controller doing it. It's just more smooth with this controller. It's more it's more loose. With the other one, it's like I'm forcing myself and I'm pressing harder because the sensitivity is not that loose. But anyways, that's it. I gotta show you all my Razer Onza boxes and add that clip to this video. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I not. I don't know. I gotta find them. Alright, that's it. What you see there is only 3, but I thought I had more in the man cave. I couldn't find them. Those are 3 Razer Onza boxes. One of them actually has a broke Razer in it. I got the new one that I just picked up from Best Buy, and I got my one I got in from Amazon. But this is 3 boxes. I thought I had way more boxes in this, but I know I did take 1 box, maybe probably 2. Because I broke it so soon, I just put it right back in the box, took it back to Razer. But that's it. Those are my empty Razer boxes, because the product is it's got quality issues. Like I said, I love the product, but it's trash. I mean, they are too fragile. They're like babies. You just gotta be mad sensitive with them joints. That's just a quick show you how. That's only 3 boxes, but I got another box in the house with a new one in it, and I know I took back at least 2 because I know I had more than 3 boxes. But Razer Onza, step your game up. Don't give up on the Razer Onza. Fix it, make it better, make it more durable, but make it as smooth as it was in this one. Alright, that's all I'm saying.